and about home foreclosures, we talked about that. But our community has been devastated. So what can you do to place more protections in place for consumers, so that banks and realtors and others treat people with more respect, and that consumers are given more time to get the information they need for their lenders to navigate this difficult and stressful situation? Brady?
Well, I think that we do have some laws in our state that have begun to stem the tide. Unfortunately, many of those mortgages that were written previous to the legislation, people find themselves in difficult situations. There's a group that's going out on knocking on doors to tell them that, believe it or not, you have a mortgage that in a few months you're going to be in serious trouble. Of course, I think most people are shocked is, how do you know this? And of course, it's public information, and it's a courtesy call to let them know that there are programs out there to assist them to stay in their homes. We need to make sure that those programs continue to be funded, and that we have qualified people to give counseling to those individuals. But there's a larger issue, and that is the issue of houses being torn down. When someone moves out relative to foreclosure, and whether it's a renter that's been moved out or whether it's an owner that's moved out, oftentimes that house falls into disrepair, and it gets broken into, it gets vandalized, gets torn down, and now we've got another expense to rebuild our neighborhoods.